Hey guys, welcome back to KC Farms. Obviously it is wet today. It is going to be raining most of the day. There's a slight break in the action, so we're going to run around the farm and check out, is our housing adequate enough for our animals as it's raining. Not just the rain, is starting to get cold, so let's make sure it's warm and dry inside their housing. We're going to start off right off our back porch with our young pigs. Is any room in here? Y'all got any room? I'm coming in. Oh, well, it is definitely warm enough in here. Oh, you gotta make some room for me. Oh, cobwebs, yuck. Did I get all the cobwebs? Well, guys, it is definitely warm. You see the webs. The roof is a little damp, but it is not wet inside of here. The pigs are wet because they've been outside mulling around and eating their lunch, breakfast, lunch, whatever you want to call it. And then they came back in here, and so the hay's a little bit damp, but it is warm and it is pretty much dry inside this house. So this pigloo is good. I would definitely not get in the pigloo with all the boars, but with these little guys, it's okay. Let's keep moving on. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to get out. Excuse me. Excuse me. Oh, I need a taller door for humans. Oh. Oh. Okay, we're out. Let's move on. We know it's going to be dry in the nursery, so we'll come back there later. You'll see that deer over there? You wanted to go in the nursery? I guess not. All right, we are here at the chicken flock. Some of them are out exploring. They don't care too much about the wet when it's not cold, but let's check inside their houses. And guys, these do stay dry. Hey rooster, excuse us. These do stay dry. We got chickens up there laying. The worst time to get eggs is when it's raining, but inside all these chickshaws it is dry. Some of them stay underneath to stay dry, and a lot of them will hang out here during the day. Some of them just look like wet rats. But as far as their housing, it is good and dry. If they want to get up in here and get out of the elements, I can see our eggs are getting wet, so we'll need to use those or refrigerate those today. So chickens are good. I'm getting soaked. Let's keep heading back. Okay, as we sneak up back here to the back, I'm gonna try not to get the boars out, see how they're doing. Ducks, they don't care about the wet. They love it. Their house, a little wet in the doorway, didn't get eggs yet, but the house is dry. Excuse me. Let's sneak up on these. We've only got 2 boars back here. Some ducks are swimming. Some ducks are just enjoying the weather. Quick update, we did sell Boudreaux. He went to a good home, so there's only 2 boars back here. That was kind of a hard one for us to get and sell Boudreaux because, hey, look at that. Somebody laid an egg out here. I'm not getting that one. But it was hard getting rid of Boudreaux just because we've had him since he was a piglet. He was born here on the farm, but he went to a good home, so that makes it a little bit easier, and we can't keep them all. Well, Walt heard us coming. You were dry, bud. Let's see if Gary's in here. We got Walt and Gary. There's Gary. The rain is picking up. Gary's got bedhead. He's not happy with the camera. How you doing, bud? Got some bedhead. Their house is dry. The hay's good. The pigloos do work awesome. So we're all the way back at the back of the property now. I've got to run all the way to the front to get back, but everybody's doing good over here. We do have one more stop. It's the turkey house up there. Let's take off and check it out. Okay, here's the turkeys. You can see they're outside. They do have the ability to get up underneath these trees. There's some pines. Most of our leaves are gone now. Their food's soaking wet, but the turkeys are good. I think their house gets a little wet on the floor here, but they get up on the roosts and they can stay out of the wet. So turkeys are good. Hey Tom, how you doing, bud? We are down to just 7 hens and a tom, but they are all doing good. They obviously have the choice to go inside, but they don't want to. I'm getting soaked, so I'm not gonna stay out here with them. We're gonna sneak around. We've got pigs over here on my mother-in-law's side. Let's go check them out. Okay, I'm a little too out of shape to be running, so we're just gonna get soaked. It's just the way it is. Here's our young gilts, young sows now. They've all had babies, yeah, except for Delilah and Marge, I guess. They're technically gilts. They are due at the end of the month. Y'all don't have to come out and get wet. There's Marge, tongue hanging out. How you doing, Marge? They are all nice and dry. Got a good amount of hay. How are you doing? Guys, these pigloos have held up well. We've had them 2.5 years. Glad we got them when we did. We get a lot of questions about these. They're easy to pick up and roll around, and so it's easy to rotate our pigs, but they have gone through the roof. I think we used to get them for $550. They're now over $1,000 at Tractor Supply. So we won't be getting any more of those, but glad we did get them when we had the chance. Girls are doing good. They're dry. We've got our older sows. They can hear me talking, and they're running up here. Here comes Willow. Whew, I'm out of shape. We're gonna go over and head and check out theirs. Just basically checking them all to see if they are leaking. I think these are gonna last for a really long time. Not gonna run because I'm gonna slip and fall in the mud here. But we're not gonna go check out theirs. I can see they've got hay in there. They're good. You can see the water has been coming down. They can get to drier spots up there. So they're good. Willow, Penny, Millie, Patches, Zelly, and Jelly Bean. They were all hanging out inside. Obviously they've been out, they're wet, but their house is good and has a lot of hay in it here. So up to the donkeys. Let's go see them. Hey donkers. Hey donkeys. Hey. They're wet. They've been out. Got to clean out a little poop in here, but they are dry. They can get back up in here. This used to be our old farrowing area. I'm gonna open this up, let them get back as far as they want. Oh, I got another heat lamp. I need to check that out. But we got Leroy, Ethel, Marine. They're wet, but they can get in here and get dry. So this old barn is working out perfect for the donkeys. Hey, Ethel. Yeah. All right, let's go see who's got the best houses. Although your guys' isn't bad. All right, we got our other pen of boars, 5 in here. They're getting all clean. Henry, you look so clean, bud. Shiloh coming up. They are doing well. We've got Mo and Kevin still in the house over there. Obviously all nice and dry. We're not gonna check that out. We've already checked out the other pigloos. I'm sure that one's good. We know these are gonna be dry, so we're gonna come in here and get dry ourselves. I guess we're not gonna get dry, but we're gonna get out of the rain. You guys saw last video, we added the 54 brown sex links. And obviously they probably have the best place on the farm right now, so they are all doing awesome. Obviously staying dry. We do put this moving blanket over top just to hold the heat down in. It's gonna get down into the 40s, which isn't too bad, but you want your baby chicks to stay warm, and they are staying warm. They've got all the food and water they need. They are doing great, probably are a little bit spoiled. But let's get back out in the weather. We're gonna run over to the pig nursery. We're not calling it our farrowing barn anymore. We're gonna run to the pig nursery and see how well they have it over there. Let's go. Well, I almost forgot one. We have got our Cornish that we didn't want to be raising this late in the year, but they are doing well. I'm gonna sneak in here with them. I did not move them this morning just because it was so wet, so that's why there's more poop than normal, but they are all dry. I do love this new chicken tractor. If you haven't seen that video, we'll post that right here, how we built this out of a carport frame. But chickens are doing good. They've got about another 2 weeks and we'll be processing them. So we are praying for at least 50-degree weather in 2 weeks. So let's see what we can do. Okay, guys. Hope you're enjoying our little quick run around. You can hear the rain coming down now. This is our little brooder area here. It's been all cleaned out. We'll get some more birds in there this spring. Oh, there comes the door. Let's get this shut up. But the one thing we do know about this area is that it's dry. Hey, Piggies, you don't have to go outside. Where are they going, Peaches? So we did turn off the heat lamps because these guys are getting old enough now. They don't really need them. Ooh, we got some cobwebs in here. We've got Pepper and her crew getting a little water towards the door, but nothing that bad. We may end up putting some more hay in here. And Chloe is outside right now. So anyway, this area is obviously nice and dry, and that's what you need when you're talking about housing. It is not cold, that cold today. We're probably in the 50s, 60s. So we're not worried about temperature as much as just keeping them dry. Everybody's dry. Those chickens that we just left outside, if it keeps raining, we're gonna put hay down. Even if it doesn't keep raining, we could use straw as well, but right now we just have hay. So we'll put that down to help them. That will help them keep warm. We're gonna get down in the 20s next week, so we want them to have a place that is dry and warm to get to. So that's what you're looking for in your housing. We may add some more hay or straw to our pigloos and things like that, but everybody is dry if they want to be dry, and it is warm enough now that they will be fine. So just a couple things we're looking for in housing. I know we get a lot of questions in the winter. Are the pigs gonna be okay? Guys, if you put enough bedding down, a lot of people use straw instead of hay. So you put enough bedding down, they'll bunker down. We don't get that cold compared to other areas here. We do have a couple freezes, but we are kind of lucky. But if you're in an area and you're worried about your animals or your pigs getting cold, just make sure they have somewhere to get out of the wind, the water, and stay warm in that hay, and you will be fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed this quick video in the rain. Hope you guys are doing good where you're at. If you haven't already, check us out on Instagram and Facebook. Don't forget to make the change. We'll see you on the next video.